Hello student, I am Rameshwar Shah from Science classes. Today I am going to start first lecture of work, energy and power. In work, energy and power, first of all I am going to start from the work. What is work? Work is defined as when we apply force on a body and if the body displays in the same direction of applied force, it is known as work done. Work is said to be done. Work is said to be done when we apply force on a body and the body displaced in the same direction of the applied force is called work. Okay, applied force. It means if the body displays in the same direction of applied force after application of force, then it is known as work done. It means to perform work, we should apply the force on the body and body should displace in the same directions of applied force. Then here work W is equal to force into displacement means W is equal to F into A. This becomes a formula and to calculate the work done. What is the SI unit of work? Its SI unit is joule or Newton meter. And its CGS unit is Hertz. And we already know 10 to the power 7 Hertz is equal to 1 joule. And this can be calculated also. Okay. Other, what is 1 joule work? What is 1 joule work? 1 joule work. 1 joule work means when we apply 1 Newton force on a body and if the body displaces 1 meter in the same directions of the applied force, it is known as 1 joule work. When we applied 1 Newton force and the body displaced 1 meter in the same direction of applied force it is called 1 joule work. This is the symbol of joule, J. 1 joule work. Okay. Work can divide into two types. One, work against the friction, another work against the gravity. Then type of work. Types of work. against friction. Second, work against gravity. First, what is work against friction? Work against friction. Work against friction means when we have to do work, then we should displace the body from their position. And when the body displaced from their position, then there is a opposing force act between the surface of the body and ground. And that is the against of displacement direction. And so when we perform the work on the ground or the surface, on the surface, then we should do work against the friction, and that is work against the friction. Means the work done take place in opposite direction of friction. Frictional force is called work against friction. Okay. And work against the friction can be calculated by formula F into D, where W is work against the friction, and F is force applied, and D is displacement take place in the directions of applied force. Another, like as here is a body, when we apply force, F force, and displace here, that is the D distance, then work done is F into D. Another, work against gravity. Work against gravity means when we apply force on the body, and if the body displaces in opposite directions of the force of gravity, because we already know the force of gravity, direction of force of gravity is toward the center of earth, vertically downward. But when we throw any object vertically upwards, then that displacement take place in opposite directions of the directions of gravity. And so at that times the work done take place is work against the gravity. It means the work done take place in opposite direction of gravity is called work against gravity. And this work against gravity can be calculated by this formula. Like as there is a ground, when we throw any object vertically upwards, then there is a height, this is a displacement, means height. If m be the mass of body, then and g be the acceleration due to gravity, then we already know F into S or F into D be right. Then here F means mg, D means S. It means Wg is equal to mgs, and this is the formula of work done, that is the work against the gravity, mgs. W is equal to mgs be the formula of work against the gravity. When the work take place in opposite directions of the gravity, then at that times we can calculate the work against the gravity by using formula W is equal to mg as, where g is eccentricity gravity and which value on the surface of earth is 9.8 meter per second square, and h we have to take from the what, that is the displacement, and during the working is the gravity. Okay, this is for today. Another day I will talk on another